Well, everybody, Vikings fans, where do we find ourselves yet again? We're in purple purgatory, people. The Vikings find themselves to be losers on Monday Night Football, prime time under the spotlight, and yet again, they're a primetime purple embarrassment. When will it end with this team? I'm sick of it. Sick of it! But am I surprised by it? No, I'm really not. I was very concerned about this game tonight for the Minnesota Vikings, and lo and behold, what happened? Losers. The Vikings find themselves once again in Loserville, losing to the Philadelphia friggin' Eagles. I can't stand that team. Can't stand them. 24-7. So the Vikings, they moved to 1-1. And, they, not a good display. Not a good display. And it's always during prime time. You know, everybody, all the pretty people are there. Bradley Cooper, James Harden. Then lo and behold, on, ABC or whatever channel it was on, whatever, under the lights, spotlight, once again, it's on. Embarrassment, always. And Pizza Ranch boy, primetime Kirk was at it again. Now, what is his record in primetime? 2-10. The Minnesota Vikings, can I just repeat myself for the, billionth time here? They are never winning a Super Bowl with Kirk Cousins under center. It's never going to happen. It's not happening. Prove me wrong. I live in the realistic realm with this team. I do. I want them to win. I do. But I want the receipts. I want them. And I've yet to see them. Terrible game. Terrible game. Especially by Kirk. 3 interceptions? 3 picks, a fumble, 2-10 now, prime time. And what is also very, very concerning that I've mentioned before, and I'm not the only one to mention it, is I am very nervous about Justin Jefferson becoming kind of like a Stephon Diggs 2.0, where, in my opinion, Stephon Diggs saw the forest through the trees. Vikings are not getting anywhere with Kirk Cousins under center. He got out of here. Look what he did with the Bills Mafia tonight. And then Justin Jefferson, I think he's smart dude, good player. And be like, man, this is what I got here. Minnesota, this is who they're. I don't know. It's time for Nick Mullins. I've seen enough of Kirk Cousins. Seen enough. This is his peak. We know the ceiling. And he's been consistent. Kirk has been consistently Kirk the entire time. Mediocrely average, falters under pressure, just can't hang. And of course, it's not all on Kirk's fault. And it's just, there's a lot of problems. The Vikings secondary, it's an issue. The Vikings defense, aka the nursing home, it's like, all elderly there, like hit the life alert there, okay? And Harrison Smith, Eric Kendricks, the Babysitters Club of the Minnesota Vikings defense, they are always there cleaning up the mess, but they can't be there all the time. So a lot of problems here. And the one place, the Vikings, the special teams, the punting, that's good. And just tonight, people, it's just an embarrassment. And thank you to everybody that joined the live stream. I really appreciate you. I do the live streams usually every Vikings game. So don't have a lot of nerd notes to report on this one because I was just yakking away the entire time. But I'm not surprised by this. Like I said, I was very concerned. And I had the Vikings losing 28-20. Granted, it was 24-7. And it's just not a good show out. I thought Adam Thielen would probably have a bigger game and maybe KJ Osborne. And yeah, they did get in the mix, but it kind of goes back to the quarterback again. So I kind of feel bad a little bit for Kevin O'Connell, like going from such a high to such a low, but that's part of it, It's week number 2, and the Vikings, they have the Lions next week. And I don't think that's not going to be a cakewalk. The Lions, I still believe, are the sleeper in the NFC North. So you're going from one tough game. It's going to be at home, so the Vikings are at least going to be at their home base. But there's might be a lot of Lions fans there too. So it's season's in high gear. We're in it. We're in it. So I don't know if the Purple realize that. Hello, you're playing the season, so might want to get it together. But it's only week 2. But I think it was like let's bring all the Purple Kool-Aid drinkers back down to reality here. We'll bring you back down here. You can hang out. We're watching you. Don't worry. It's like good to get on that high, but let's be realistic here. So the team's got a lot of issues, and you can sweep them under the rug, but you can only leave a dead mouse under a rug for so long, right? So, anyway, week number 2 in the books. Unfortunately, a national embarrassment for the purple yet again. Seriously, man, hopefully they can come up from that. It would have been really nice if the Vikings could have gotten another score, but no, to, give them a little oomph, a little nudge in the right direction. Probably a very long plane ride home back to the land of 10,000 lakes. You could sit and think about this and think about what you've done and how embarrassing that was. And oh man, all the people that are all high on the Vikings with the Super Bowl. I wonder what everybody's going to be saying now, but we'll see. So on to week 3, and you know what? Everybody in the NFC North, the North remembers, they're all 1-1, and the Vikings, technically speaking, are in first place of the 1-1ers in the NFC North. So we got that. Silver lining, people. Woo! All right, so carry on a wayward son. Here we go. We got to keep scoling on. All right, Vikings, losers, move to 1-1. On to week 3. Detroit, here we go. All right, everybody. Skol on. Catch you later.